So last night I watched The Brutalist, and as always, if you enjoy this, hit the follow button. I upload these every day. This is generally a little bit new for one of my reviews, but it's very much been on my radar, and when I saw it on Sky Movies starting at 10:05 last night, I decided I was going to commit. However, I've got an admission to make. I actually watched this in two parts. I got to about midnight and I just couldn't stick it out any longer, so I watched the remaining hour when I woke up this morning. I have mixed feelings about this movie. The most important thing to note is that it is truly beautiful. One of the most beautiful films I've seen in a long time, and I mean that in purely a visual sense. The costume, the cinematography, the colour palette, all absolutely sublime. But I have a real problem with the runtime. A lot of modern movies are too long, and this is no exception. A 215-minute runtime for a fictional story about an architect is simply too much, and it's very clear this movie thinks an awful lot of itself. I love long runtime movies. Some of the greatest pictures we've ever seen have long runtimes. Schindler's List, Lawrence of Arabia, both 5-star movies. But these movies squeeze every ounce out of their runtime and feel shorter. This feels every bit of its 3.5 hours. The first half is a long way ahead of the second and is genuinely engaging. Not just visually stunning as previously mentioned, but with plenty to get stuck into story-wise as well. But the second half grossly collapses, and like the cliche goes, it insists upon itself. Maybe I'm hugely missing the point, but it never landed with me exactly what they wanted to do with this. Is it a story about the messy failure of the American dream? A story about anti-Semitism? Or just something they thought engaging with no deeper meaning? I like The Brutalist. It's filled with stunning visuals and excellent performances, especially Guy Pearce as Harrison Lee Van Buren. But good God, it could have been an hour shorter and been even better. It's not the masterpiece it thinks it is, and I wish Hollywood would get away from this idea that movies need to be 3 hours long to be anything. I'm going to give this a 3-star.